The NHL 23 Stanley Cup event is here, and it's actually good. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Let's get into this. Now, I would actually show you, but the servers are absolutely garbage. I don't know what's going on with the game. Let me see if I can reset this here. But yeah, the Stanley Cup event is out, and it's actually really good. And I'm not joking when I say that. Look at how slow these menus are. I can't even record. I can't even do a video. Look at my gray screen! Well, while we wait for the servers to load, this is absolutely unbearable, I'm gonna let you guys know that, hey, MSPs are actually cheaper to build now. The Stanley Cup MSPs have actually removed some tiers from the actual building of them, as it's starting to load in, and tiers to upgrade the cards are actually cheaper. Card number 1 is Andrew Ladd, and he looks really good, actually. This looks like a very good card. 96 speed or excel, depending on what synergy you want. Doesn't really matter what one you use, but regardless, you're gonna have them active, and this is a great card to have. A lot of people are gonna have this card, I guarantee it. Next up, we have Mike Modano, the former Red Wing. That's right. I can use him on my Wings team. That's hilarious. And he looks disgusting. He's 6'3". He is probably better suited for the wing, but regardless, this is going to be a phenomenal card. Next up, Vladimir Tarasenko gets another Stanley Cup card. Another really good card at that. 6'1", 96 acceleration, 95 speed. Crazy shot, like really good, just well-rounded card. There's not really anything you can go wrong with this one. And then Sergei Zubov is a right-handed defenseman. Every Friday, there will be 4 more MSPs added in. He's got some great abilities on him. This could be one of the better right-handed defensemen in the game right now. Now, what I mean by these being cheaper, it's only 5, 5, 6, 7. Like, it's not 11 and 9 for every tier. They made them cheaper, but they also got rid of an entire tier by getting rid of the 11 set tier. So the 95 overall tier doesn't exist anymore. You go straight from 94 to 96, so while it does cost you 18 collectibles, you're going up twice. They have made them cheaper, more accessible for people, and I'm hoping that this means that future events will be even cheaper for us here. Now, I want to show you things in this game. I do. I promise I do. But EA doesn't want me to show you, apparently. It's just the vast void of nothingness. Now, we finally got in here, and here are the objectives. Play 30 games, 60 games, 100 games. We're used to this. It goes all the way up to 490, and you have 56 days to complete this. That's going to be the entire duration of the Stanley Cup event, so 56 days to play 490 games. Friendly reminder, it's not actually 490 games, because the more Stanley Cup cards you have on your team, the faster you'll get it done. If you have 2 Stanley Cup cards on your team, it will only take you 245 games. If you have 3, cut that down again, and so on and so forth. You could probably get this done today if you wanted to, and get all the collectibles to build a free MSP. Now, I don't suggest doing that, but you can build out an entire team with 20 players, play 20 games, and you are done. Now, it's not just MSP Stanley Cup cards. No, we also have the regular Stanley Cup cards, and can I just say, the card art, not only on the MSPs, like they're disgusting, but the actual cards themselves look great. So we have Belmar, we have Cody Ceci, we have Andrew Cogliano, Brendan Dillon, Ryan Donato, Gustav Forsling, Freddie Gaudreau, we have Matt Grzelcyk, David Kampf, Keegan Kolesar, Ryan Lindgren, Nils Lundqvist, Michael McLeod, we have Alex Romanov, Matt Waugh, and last we have Paul Stastny. Now, like in previous years, these cards are going to go up for every time they win a game. That means this David Kampf. Every time the Toronto Maple Leafs win a game, he's going to go up by 1. They win the first game, he goes to 89, then 90, then 91. Then, if they win the series, they get an additional +2. That means these cards are going to cap out at 94 overall. Next round, they'll probably start higher and go all the way to 95, then 96, and then 97. That's how they've done it in the past, at least. Now, it's going to cost you 7 to get these MSPs started, or you can trade in 5 for a random one, totally your choice. And then it's 32 for a random Stanley Cup player item. I think that's a little expensive, but we are back to the old sets, not like the Team of the Season sets. So it's not, I mean, 32 sounds like a lot, but if you wanted to trade in like a bunch of 81s, you could get that done eventually. Like, it's not super expensive like the Stanley, like the Team of the Season one, 9 collectibles for a 91. Again, I still think it's too expensive, and it's a small choice. You don't really get the card that you want, but I don't expect these cards to be extremely expensive on the auction house either. As for your new packs, we have the Elite Stanley Cup Playoff Event Booster Pack. Hey, you want to just like make them smaller named, EA? You get 2 82 or better guaranteed and 10 untradeable Stanley Cup collectibles to help you get started with an MSP. I wouldn't suggest buying the pack, and really, don't buy any packs. We have the Stanley Cup Playoff Event Booster Pack with 2 collectibles in it, the Eastern Player Pack and the Western Player Pack, so 325k for a random 88. You see what I'm saying? It's just simply not worth it. It's a lot of coins and a lot of money for a card that could be stuck at 88, you know what I mean? We have the Golden Glory Player Pack, which is 30 gold player items guaranteed of at least 15, 80 overall or better. And then we have the Postseason Pack, 20 items, at least 6, 80 or better. Also released today is the 81 overall Ultimate Pack and the Ultimate Choice Pack. I already opened up a bunch of packs for you, and that video will come out tomorrow. Don't forget to do your daily challenges. If you guys want an extra power-up collectible, you only have to score 5 goals on Superstar. If you have trouble scoring 5 goals, my suggestion for you would be to take the lead into the final minute of the third period and then score on the empty net, then pull your goalie, let them score, then score again on the empty net. It should work out for you. And your Stanley Cup challenges today, you can get you some coins and more coins and a couple seasonals. Finally, an event collectible pack, which is just one collectible, but you're going to have lots of weeks of this to get a bunch of collectibles to help you build a team out of these Stanley Cup cards. It's a pretty good event. It's a lot cheaper and a lot easier to build these cards, and I mean, I'm not looking forward for it to be, 56 days of this, but hopefully they have some other stuff sprinkled in. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and let me know down below what you think of the NHL 23 Stanley Cup player event. I'm actually pretty excited for it. It's nice to see something different. Like I said, they lowered the amount of games played needed to get the free MSP, and they made the MSPs cheaper to make. I'm all for that. Hopefully they continue this trend. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.